Finding all the pictures. So what we already did in the first video is we were thinking, brainstorming, remember that word? Brainstorming and thinking about what songs we want to use for our project. And now we have to go through and find them. But don't forget, keep that document that you typed all those words on in the songs, because you can cut and paste those song names and bands into your design. So no need to do it twice. Okay. So what I went ahead and did was I actually went in and made a tab for each band that I selected. So Smashing Pumpkins, Foo Fighters, band called the Eagles, Sia, Journey, Run DMC, Guns N' Roses, Beastie Boys. So I got all my songs there. So now you want to say to yourself, well, what pictures do I want? And really, this is kind of a time to sit there and say to yourself, I want to start thinking about my design. Do I want pictures of the band when the song came out or now? Do I want it to be modern? Do I want pictures to be in black and white? Do I want the pictures to be in color? Do I want pictures of just the singer or of the whole entire band? Do I want pictures of them on stage? Or do I just want, like I said, one individual picture? Now, obviously, here's a good picture on stage. If you're not finding what you're looking for, type in Smashing Pumpkins in concert, Smashing Pumpkins outside, Smashing Pumpkins interview. So you have to be real specific when you're doing your searches to find the things that you want. So, really is, I like the whole entire band. That's actually a cool image right here. You can use illustrations if you want. I remember Smashing Pumpkins when they were a young band. So this is a good one right around the 90s when the song came out. So I'll click on that picture and see what's going on. But actually, the first thing I want to do, please make sure you go into Tools, Size, and then Large. Now, like I said, it's going to narrow your search results because there's way more lower quality pictures than there are good quality pictures. But, just take a look here. And maybe if you're not happy with the selections that you're going to have, you can go to medium-sized pictures, because you are going to have 10 pictures on one album cover, and an album cover is maybe 12 inches by 12 inches. So it wouldn't be too bad. But let's say I like this picture is pretty cool. It's got some cool colors, and I like that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click on it, and I want to do Save Image As. Okay, now most of the time you'll see, so you want to go to the desktop and you want to create a new folder. And I'm going to call this My Soundtrack Images. Okay, so now I'm just going to start saving a bunch of pictures in here. It would probably be a good idea, if you're going to sit down and do it, just get it all done in one shot. Or at least one band at a time, spend a little bit of time. So just because I like this picture doesn't mean I should stop. You're going to want to find a couple, because you never really know how your layout's going to be. So you want to, maybe get 4 or 5 of each band in different shapes, different sizes, an illustrated one, a black and white one, a colored one. So there's a whole bunch of different ways you can go, but you really just want to make sure that you find just a nice variety of images. So let's say here's another one, and I'm just trying to get all the bands different, throughout the years. This is when they were young. This is when they're getting older here, obviously. So I'll right click and save that. Actually, they lost their female lead guitarist. She quit the band. So, those are some other things that you want to consider too. Do you want the band as it was, as it is? They always change singers here and there. So that's really what you want to do. And you can see down here, I have my pictures are down here and they're downloaded. And then really you're like, okay, I'm pretty happy with the way these look. Maybe just one more. And I'll right click. And there's nothing wrong with saving a ton of them. I don't care if you save 100. It's more about having more than you need, because it stinks to sit there and go, oh, now I got to go back. That picture is not going to fit, my layout. I wanted to put their picture here, but they're facing the wrong direction. So, it's better to have it and not need it. Okay. So that's real important. So you just, what do we learn? We're going to create a folder on your desktop, call it My Soundtrack Images, and then just open up a tab for each artist and just start searching. And don't forget to select tools and then size and then large. And you have to do that for each search, okay? I'm not going to sit here and go through all 10 bands and show you, but in a nutshell, that's what I want you to do. Go find your picture, hit large. Here it is. You can just right click, like I said, and do save image as, because sometimes if you click and go directly to the image, it might be blocked. It might take you to an inappropriate site, but here is, this is the full size image right here. And you could also go and right click and do save image as. Most of the time, you should be fine just going back and right clicking on that one in the window. Okay, so it's really up to you. Sometimes it's a little bit easier just to click on it right here and right click and save it. So that's it. So good luck. Take your time. Think of those artists. What year did you hear the song? Could you maybe find a picture from a concert that they sang that song at? Do you want them indoors, outdoors, in concert, sitting on a couch? It doesn't really matter, but try and find something, maybe if that was a sad song to you, find a picture of them, maybe in a more reflective or serious moment to try and match that emotion. So, take your time, good luck, and find some good images. And up next, we will show you how to start putting all these into your design.